What's going down, guys? TK Pryor coming at you, Mr. Finance on Instagram, and I've been coming at you guys for 3 years with common sense financial information, and I've said for the longest, one thing that people or the general public ignores, and that's paper money is losing its purchasing power and value. Now, what tends to happen when fiat money loses its purchasing power is that the economy, the general public, loses faith in said currency. So when you lose faith in a currency, of course, it's not widely accepted. It's not something that merchants are willing to trade for your time or your energy or your labor or whatever it is that you're trading for said fiat money. So the thought process is to diversify internationally with currency and physical assets that sort of go beyond inflation. Because anytime somebody loses faith in a currency, then of course inflation is just a measure of, what's the best way to put it? The best way to put it would probably be to say that you get higher prices. You get the result of higher prices from the loss of confidence. So if you step outside of that and you get into things like gold money, silver money, and cryptocurrency, what you're doing is you're stepping away from a non-democratic government created and controlled currency, and you're stepping into something that is more trusted, right? Because since man found silver in the ground and gold in the ground, it's always been accepted as money. No matter where you are in the world, you can trade that in for whatever you need or want. So with the advent of cryptocurrency, what we're simply doing is extending a trust network, a social trust network that involves peer-to-peer transactions within an open source, because we can all see who participates in the network. So there's a ledger that tracks all transactions. There's no hidden agenda. There's open transparency in the trading means when it comes to cryptocurrency. You actually have a blockchain that records every single transaction. So cryptocurrency is a extension of credit that allows peer-to-peer transactions for currency trust, where paper currency has no trust. Okay, the government deems it valuable and says it's accepted for legal tender, but the government is also in charge of exchanging, or I should say creating, the supply. So if you increase a supply, you're also diminishing what's in circulation, and then prices tend to go up because of the devalued dollars and the loss of faith. Faith and confidence is truly what establishes any paper currency. So I just encourage people to diversify into gold money, silver money, and cryptocurrency because it gives you a plan B. Think about what's going on in Venezuela right now. I mean, the same thing happened in Chile, Argentina, Zimbabwe, but the people have totally lost confidence in government money. The merchants are refusing to accept it because of its loss in value. And you have runaway inflation, and people are, on the verge of chaos. And you can't even call it organized chaos because, they're in dire straits right now. But guess what? The same thing could happen to another country. And why wait? The best thing you can do for your financial future is to transfer your paper money right now, move your assets out of government currency and into stronger, more trusted forms of exchange: cryptocurrency, gold money, and silver money. Now, trust me, I've made a lot of videos on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Master Wealth Builders, and people rarely listen to this advice. But trust me, anything that you do for your financial future only affects you. So you're not listening to the advice of someone telling you to get out of paper money, pointing out the fact that paper money is failing, paper money is due for an overhaul, paper money is at the point where it's about to collapse, because mathematically you get to a tipping point on the scale. And that's where we are with paper money. You can't print to infinity and devalue currency and think there'll never be any repercussions within a given society. At some point, there's a crack in the system, and that crack creates a loss of faith. So I can help anyone out there who's interested in acquiring gold money, silver money, and cryptocurrency. I actually acquire all three through a leverage-based payment system, which just means that when I refer someone, I get a commission from the company that's behind the three alternative forms of exchange that I just mentioned. But I make that suggestion because it gives you a better advantage as opposed to just buying the three asset classes I just mentioned through a broker. Anytime you buy something from a broker, it's done through retail, meaning that you exchange your paper money, they give you the said asset class, and that's it. But if you buy the same asset class through a leverage-based payment system, then you are rewarded financially for that referral. You get a commission in that exchange, okay? So it just makes sense to participate financially in the exchange of paper money to other asset classes. And that's what I'm trying to help people to do. I'm just trying to help people to see the light, diversify internationally, and move their asset classes out of paper money. The more you do it, the better you are. Don't hold your money in a bank because the money belongs to the bank. Don't hold your income in paper money because paper money is affected by inflation, where the other asset classes are not. You sort of freeze inflation and still can participate economically within the economy. So please get with me. I can show you the leverage-based payment systems in terms of what company to get your gold, your silver, and your cryptocurrency from. Okay? The processes are very simplistic. It's just exchanging something of lower value in for something of higher value. That's not rocket science. That's actually economically smart and better positioning for your future. So let me know if you want help. Inbox me on Facebook. 2x Second Look is my Facebook account. Hit me up on Skype, master.wealth.builders, or just, I'm on all social media. Get with me and I can show you how to do this.